Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Team Talk Live. I'm Terry Lee Harrison with Team Referral Network Virtual Chapters. And with me today is another one of our amazing virtual team members. I would love for you to meet Lynn Mangan. She is with Plexus Worldwide. She happens to be a senior gold ambassador with Plexus. And Lynn is coming to us from North Carolina. She serves clients throughout North America, Mexico, and Australia. Welcome, Lynn. So glad to have some time with you.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I'm absolutely honored to be here. Very excited to share.
Very excited to have you. And I think that our topic today is we're going to be talking to everyone about gut health, and whether you think it affects you or not, I think that we need to really own up in the fact that it does and it can. And I think as business owners, Lynn, do you agree? Sometimes we have crazy schedules. Sometimes we don't always take the best care of us. Have you found that to be true?
Yes, prior to COVID and this pandemic and being in home, we were always on the go. And so drive-through restaurants, fast food restaurants, we were always grabbing the hot cup of coffee that was filled with sugar or the extra fries, don't make them a medium, make them a large. And just that on the go and not being home to really cook and take the time to look at our nutrition, what we were actually putting in our bodies. And then during COVID, so many people actually had to learn how to cook, learn how to grocery shop. And even with that feature, then their exercise may have slowed down. So I really feel that any time is a good time to start on your health journey.
I sure do too. And I think as business owners, I had, I'll call out her name, in our V Team community, Chela Diaz said to me at one point months ago, she says, you've got to put your health first. Without your health, you can't grow your business the way you want. And you know what? I'm here to pass that along to the business owners and people watching and listening in as well. It's so true. Without it, we have nothing. So please, let's take in what Lynn has to say today and see if you think this is something that you may be needing at this time. Think about, is there someone in your life that may need to hear this message that you can share it with? But Lynn, I think it's going to be very poignant. I'd love to hear some more about your story and how you got started.
Well, thank you. I actually heard about Plexus, AKA this pink drink. I was on the phone with a girlfriend and she had been on these products for 4 months. Granted, she's my best friend for over 50 years and didn't tell me for 4 months. And I almost jumped through the phone and was like, why are you not telling me this? She said things like she had more energy. She was sleeping through the night. And Terry, as important as it is, she was going to the bathroom, number 2, every day. I mean, think about that. If we are putting food into the body, it needs to come out, after our body absorbs the nutrients. And as we are busy individuals, that doesn't always happen. And I said, well, I want to try these products. And I wasn't really even thinking that I suffered with migraines. I had gingivitis, which is bleeding gums, and I had to go for deep cleanings, which was not only timely, it was expensive and extremely uncomfortable. And I just didn't like seeing that in the morning that I had to deal with that. I was losing my hair. I had cystic acne and I had restless leg syndrome. And even those are all little things, what I like to call dis-ease in my body, they turned out to be big things and were causing a lot more problems, anxiety, depression. And so I said, well, I want to try these products. They're natural. They're offered in vegan or vegetarian. And I was like, yep, sign me up. So I jumped on and started these products over 3.5 years ago. And within 48 hours of 3 products, I slept through the night and dreamt in color. I started to have more energy. And I just started to feel better. And then I started going in the bathroom on a regular basis every single morning. And what I noticed was I started to lose some inflammation, not that I needed to lose weight per se, but just inflammation in my body. And I come to find out that our our main product is called Slim. It's kind of a misnomer. It was designed for diabetics to help with insulin regulation. What actually happens is it regulates your whole metabolism, and it regulates all the blood sugars in your gut, and it helps with the serotonin, which is your happy hormone produced in your gut. So these 3 little products, I took a drink at night and a couple capsules in the evening, and started to learn a little bit more about gut health and how it actually does play a major role in every single organ and system in your body. I am now 52 years old. I am an ovarian cancer survivor. I have a full head of hair, as you can see, and more growing. I do not have migraines. I do not have gingivitis, and that is documented in my dental records. I do not have restless leg syndrome. I do not have anxiety or depression. I mean, do I look sad? And I feel great. And I love to share my journey with other people. And that's what I do.
That is awesome. That's an amazing story. And even when you said in the beginning that the things that you thought weren't big things, actually, when you really began to look at them, that they were, I think sometimes we think we're tough and we don't realize all the things that are going on that are adding up. So this is an amazing story. And so is the misnomer that Slim would be to help you lose weight? Is that the misnomer?
That is the misnomer. And I actually have a girlfriend. She's a veterinarian. So when we were Facebooking about her daughter swimming, and she said, "What are you up to?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sharing, Plexus." And she said, "What's that?" And I said, "It's gut health." And she said, "Oh, I think my sister might need that, but let me try it first." And she's a vet, so she's very science-based. So she went and looked up all the ingredients. I said, "You go. That's not my thing. I just wanted to try it." And she started trying it, and within a week, she also started feeling amazing. Her sister actually has Hashimoto's disease, which is autoimmune, and all of her symptoms are gone. She's been able to lower the amount of medication she's on. Other things that the product has helped with: PMS, menopause, migraines, and the list just goes on and on. But with Lee, she was actually very thin, and she was afraid of losing weight.
Wow.
And the opposite, not that she's put on weight, she has built muscle. So she actually looks healthy. And she's a mom of 3. She has twins. So it's really will help stabilize that metabolism. It's really very, very interesting.
Very cool. Well, tell us about Triplex. It says weed, seed, and feed. What is that?
So here's my triplex. There are 3 products.
Triplex. Sorry,
you're good. Yeah. So this is the package of Slim. There comes 30 individual packets in here. It's a lemon, raspberry, watermelon flavor. And this is some gut good prebiotics, good for the microbiome. And I drink this first thing in the morning with about 8 to 10 ounces of water. And then we have our ProBio 5, which contains 5 strains of probiotics. You know how some marketers talk about probiotics have to be put in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
It's a marketing tool.
Okay.
It's a marketing tool. You really need multiple strains of probiotics, and that's what this is. And then our BioCleanse basically flushes out the gut. So your ProBio comes along and kind of scrubs it, and the BioCleanse flushes out all the extra candida and other things in your gut that don't need to be there.
And so to this day, do you still take the triplex? You just don't drink the drink?
I do. Every morning I take my Slim. I actually just took my 3 BioCleanse, and right before bedtime, I will take my ProBio 5 because it actually does help me get to sleep. And when your body is at sleep, is resting is when it is recovering. So that's why those products work great at night.
Excellent. Excellent. So tell us, is it important that we drink water and move our body, or not? Is it important? How important is it? And what do you suggest? Yeah, we know it's important. Yeah.
Water is very, very important. What is it? 90% of our body is made up of water.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's not only for hydration, it's good for joint lubrication, it's good for flushing out the toxins, just so many, many benefits of water. So what we actually suggest is that you drink half your body weight in ounces of water. So I'm 5'3", but I weigh about 140 pounds, not because I'm heavy, but because I have a lot of muscle. I work out. So I need to drink every day about 70 ounces of water.
It's a lot, yes, but
It's a
good.
lot. It's a
good.
lot.
But it's good. And then talk to us about moving our bodies. So you just mentioned that you're working out. Tell us what you recommend for that.
Simply get outside, fresh air, and go for a walk. I know a lot of gyms and yoga studios and pools may be still closed, or they're not allowing the numbers of people in there. Get outside and walk and stretch and meditate. I'm very big into just taking 5 minutes, sitting quietly, doing absolutely nothing, listening to nothing, and just being still and being one with the world.
Very good. Very good. Well, I think that you have educated us about what can be happening with our gut. We might not even be realizing some steps we can take to help improve it, and how it can change your life and your body in a positive way. Tell us, if we were to want to share about what you're up to, your products with other people, who would it be? Who would this be good for?
I do focus quite a bit with the moms that may be absolutely stressed out with living in a pandemic. Maybe you're still homeschooling and you're doing the dishes and you're doing the laundry. I really feel that the Plexus products are tools in your tool belt that need to be part of your self-care. So many of us, and this includes dads, moms and dads, we don't take care of ourselves individually. We're just constantly giving. This is part of our self-care process.
Awesome. So moms,
Moms,
what
dads.
dad, who might be what might people be experiencing that say, oh my gosh, I should really try that?
Someone who's suffering with migraines, someone who's suffering with some low energy. You can't sleep at night. And even if you have diabetes, 1 or 2, I'm more than happy to provide clinical information and testimonials about that. I personally believe everything, disease again, that your body is going through is related to your gut health. That old saying, we are what we eat. It is absolutely true. And another thing, Terry, I love that this is not a diet, and it's not a fad. Like, you just incorporate this into your everyday life. I don't tell anybody to stop what they're doing, stop what you're eating, but what you do find is your cravings stop.
Yeah.
So you're not craving the French fries, and you're not craving a chocolate bar in the afternoon or a second, third cup of coffee just to make it through your day. You just don't need it.
Well, that's amazing. And I know there's a lot of people that would love that help. They would love that help. So how do people contact you if they are interested in more information, interested in maybe even just getting started? They've heard enough. How do they find you?
So I am on Facebook. I am under Lynn Mangan, and I am on Instagram. My Instagram is Living Pink and Teal.
Nice. Well, I've
Pink
enjoyed
because of our slim.
Yes. And the teal?
Because I'm an ovarian cancer survivor.
Of course.
That's okay.
Well, we're so glad that you have come this far on your cancer survivor journey. So grateful.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that you're an inspiration to many, many, many. So Lynn, thanks so much for your time. We look forward to having you back again at Teen Talk Live. We can talk more. And for everyone watching, we want to wish you a